Now, Chinese video app TikTok is once again facing the heat in the United States. This time, the US government has warned to ban TikTok parent company ByteDance if it doesn't sell the firm. The US government has cited fears that user data could be used or abused by Chinese officials. Remember, this comes just after the spy balloon saga between China and the US. Several nations, including India, have imposed a ban on TikTok. All right, so that's the latest in terms of the reaction coming in for time out for TikTok, because US has clearly clamped down on Chinese apps. What we know so far is that Biden's ultimatum to TikTok's parent company, that's ByteDance, been told to sell TikTok. Just to talk about what it really means is because of the fact that the US government has cited fears that user data could be used or abused by Chinese officials. Remember, this is not the first time that we're seeing a setback for TikTok, but in terms of the fact that this is the parent company that we're talking about, where the Chinese video app is, of course, facing the heat this time around in the United States. In fact, the US government has made it very clear and warned TikTok's parent company ByteDance if it doesn't sell the firm. The reason for the same is the fact that the US government fears that user data could be used or abused by Chinese officials. Now, just talking about the timing of this particular episode as well, this comes just after the spy balloon saga that did transpire between China and the US. It's talking about even the TikTok app. Several nations, of course, have imposed, and India was also one of the countries to do the same. If you're talking about which countries, that would be United States, India, Canada, Belgium, Taiwan, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. On the other hand, the concerns over TikTok. To find out more about what the concerns of the US government are, my colleague Raksha joins me live from the newsroom for more details on that. Raksha, good evening. Clearly, Biden also making it very clear, but talk to us about what the concerns over TikTok are.
Well, hi Nivedana, thank you for that. Well, the concerns regarding TikTok are quite massive now, because what TikTok, a Chinese-owned company, is looking at is actually facing a ban across the United States of America, which is its largest user base, as well as almost 100 million American teenagers are using the TikTok app. Now, the problem with this app that America has cited, rather the White House has cited, is the fact that this poses a national security threat. What they imply is that the data, including biometric data that TikTok uses, because it's an app and people are using their phones to use both biometric as well as location data of a lot of Americans, can be used by China and can be shared with Beijing, is the primary concern in the United States. There's also a legislation that was introduced in the Senate last week, according to which the president's rights to ban an app can be expanded. Now, the chances are that this bill will be passed in both the Senate and the House, where one is has a maximum of Democrats and the other has a majority of Republicans. But this bill could be passed because there is a growing concern in the United States, especially after the Chinese spy balloon was spotted in the American airspace.
Right, Raksha. Thank you very much for getting us the latest on that and also breaking down for our viewers what this really means at the moment.